and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how you can do the what you could call the Brazilian blow dry or the keratin like treatment for your hair. Now my natural hair, as you'll see, so stay tuned, is quite frizzy and curly and not really in the nice way, but you know, I love my hair, whatever. So when I was younger I used to do the relaxer and that really damaged my hair. So ever since I found out about the keratin treatment, I've been using it since then. So I used to get it done in the shop and it used to cost me at least £100 every time I would do it, because I was doing the afro one and just because it's a hairdresser's. And then I found out that you could actually buy it online and do it yourself at home. So I've been doing it at home for a good few years, so I thought I would do this video for you since I've been doing it for a while, and if you have any questions for me, pop them down below and I can answer them for you. So I just buy mine off Amazon or eBay, but it's been Amazon recently, and I'll put a link down below on the exact set that I bought. So this is what I bought this time. Usually I buy like a little bottle and it's like a really tiny tester bottle because it's like it comes in like 100 milliliters, but this time I decided to go all out and buy a much bigger bottle because the 100 millimeter, like it's supposed to, it only lasts one time and then I have to keep rebuying it, and it's about £30 for the treatment and shampoo. But this cost me £55 or £50, so I'm actually saving money buying it in bigger bottles. So the treatment bottle is 250 milliliters and the shampoo bottle is the same, so it's another 250 milliliters. I am using the Brazilian Afro keratin treatment from Inuar, and they have changed their formula. This formula does sting a little bit, I have to be honest, but if you've ever had your hair relaxed, it's nothing compared to that. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to talk you through like how to use it, the directions and everything, because there's actually two different sets of directions online. I found some on the Inuar website, and sometimes eBay and Amazon have like different ways of doing it, but this is the best way that I feel that works for me personally. So if you want to do it this way, feel free, but if you want to do it the other way, again, feel free. I've tried both times and like I said, I prefer the way that I'm doing it today. So if you like this video guys, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like videos like these. So if you want to see how I get my hair to this, then carry on watching. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my hair before I go and wash it. So this is my hair as I've had a treatment on it. You know, I've relaxed it like a few years ago, and it was just a child relaxer at the time. So the last time I did this was about 6 weeks ago, and it does say that it's supposed to last 3 months, but I really don't think that it does. I feel like it lasts about 2 max if you like continuously washing your hair, but then the more you wash your hair, the more it comes out, so that's why I try not to wash my hair too much. So the only difference is it doesn't go straight as easily. So when it's nice and fresh and it's just done, you can literally give it like 1 minute straight and it's all nice and dead straight, whereas this hair, like especially at the bottom where it's like all my roots, is really quite coarse and afro, and it's a little bit dry as well. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair with the shampoo, and this shampoo is like really harsh. So not harsh as in bad, but harsh as in it will strip out the Brazilian from my hair. So the shampoo that I usually use doesn't have sulfate in it, and as you may or may not know, shampoo without sulfate is a lot more gentler to your hair, so that's why it doesn't strip the treatment completely out of my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna go wash it, and then you're gonna see my true natural hair. Okay, so this is what my natural hair looks like. So there is like some just normal ringlet bits, but for the most part all in here is pretty tough, dry and pretty afro. So that's why when I was younger I used to relax it, and now that's why I do the Brazilian blow dry. So there's a few different instructions that are online, but the way that I do it is I feel like it's the best way for your hair. So I'll dry my hair 100% right now with a hairdryer, which is going to be quite difficult, and then what I will do is I'll put the treatment on, then I'll leave it for an hour, and then I'll rinse it off. So I used to do it where you put it on and then you straighten your hair with it on, but I feel like that's really bad for your hair, and I actually prefer doing it the other way. So I'm just going to dry my hair and then I'll come back to you. So what you're going to need is a little bowl to put the treatment in. This one is from IKEA, but I don't actually know where I found it because I didn't buy it. And then you're going to need some of these clippy clips. So I got these from this like your normal hair shop. I got 3 or 4 for £1 or something. I suggest you use at least 3. Then you're going to need a comb, and you're going to need one of these brushes that you use when you like dye your hair. what I would suggest you do is just brush through your hair if you can before you do it, just to get any knots and tangles out, so when you're putting on the treatment it goes on nice and smooth. Okay, so I've got an old towel, not an old towel, but just one that's dark and one that's been used recently. So I'm just going to put that around the shoulders. So now that's all over my hair, I've actually finished it off. So this bottle lasted me 2 times, and this is, you know, the length of my hair. So if your hair is this long, you know, you need at least 250 milliliters, well, for 2 times, or 100 milliliters for 1 time. So from now on, for the next like 48 hours, do not curl your hair or tie your hair up or make it kinky, because it will stay that way. So at this point in time, I wouldn't suggest like you tie your hair up or you even clip it up, because your hair is trying to form like a straightness, if that makes sense. So if you're curling it, it's going to form a straight curl, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now I'm going to leave it for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm going to rinse it all out and then dry it with a hairdryer, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've just rinsed it off in the shower. It says not to use any kind of hair protector spray or anything like that, because the treatment is so heavy, it's protecting your hair already. But from the next time on, when you're straightening it, I'd suggest using maybe a little bit of argan oil, and you'll see as I dry it that it just looks a lot more like, I would say relaxed, but it's not a relaxer, but it does relax the hair. Okay, so once you've done that, actually my top tip for when you're drying your hair is to make sure you get the roots like as straight or as non-afro as you can, because it really helps. So the more straight you get it now, straightening and blow drying it, the more straight it will stay for longer. Because one time I washed my hair, or did my treatment, and I was in such a rush and I just did it all quickly, and it didn't last 2 days. Like literally 2 days later it was all like this. It was all afro and curly again. Okay, so I'm going to straighten my hair, and I'm using the straighteners from Jose Eber. And funny story, I do love these straighteners. These are the new vibrating ones, but I'd actually bought the other version of these, which are like the non-vibrating ones, and they actually caught on fire. So, you know, I know straighteners do catch on fire sometimes, but it's really not a good thing. So anyways, I went to Selfridges and they just gave me a new pair for free, so I'm still cautious about using them, but they are really good. So yeah, when you're straightening your hair, you have to get really tiny sections, so even smaller sections than when you're putting the solution on, and you need to straighten each section about 10 times, at least 6 or 7 times. And again, that's what I've been saying. So the next 48 hours, it's like it's learning what you've done to it. So the more straight it is, the straighter it's going to stay for longer. This is the finished look, and I'm hoping that you can tell it looks a lot more bouncier and just more flowy, and it's just really nice and clean. So yeah, this like realistically lasts about 1 to 2 months, like for a real good full potential. And then I suggest you do it every 6 to 12 weeks. Yeah, it just depends on how much money you have and how much time you have. But yeah, as you guys may or may not know, the rest of my hair is usually just extensions. So yeah, if you guys want to buy this stuff, it's literally just type it in on Amazon, but I'll have a link down below for you from the specific ones that I bought this time, because they're quite big bottles and it's quite worth the money. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!